We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Tonight for Arizona, shortstop, number 16.
First pitch swinging as this is on the ground for the shortstop Hardy. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second
now at the plate, David Peralta, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is fouled at the plate. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
To 2-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis on the move. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Suzuki has it, but he can't get it there in time. Gentry reaches on the strikeout.
Batting second.
So stepping in, Adam Jones. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And again a throw. And again a throw. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping up now, Manny Machado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. So striding in, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, number
Ready
11.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's popped up out towards short right field. Scope is there for it. 2 gone. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Right to Tomas. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Wellington.
Into the box now. Wellington Castillo. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Designated hitter.
Here's Chris Johnson now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Scope. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, looking to make it 3. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And Hardy chops down on one and sends it to his opposite number at short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here, 2-2 though.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the...
And the second baseman is there to make the... Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off for
7, 8,
Arizona.
9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Brandon Drury.
Grounded down the third baseline. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Here's Nick Markakis
Right
now,
fielder.
the right fielder.
Nick
He's ready for his
Markakis.
first at-bat of this early season contest. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Batting 9.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki.
Suzuki.
This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hard on the ground toward short, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Striding in
Up
once
next for the
again,
Diamondbacks.
Chris Owings.
Shortstop.
0 for 1 for him
Chris
here in this one.
Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Gentry is there, and he'll make... Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Pollock comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to the bag, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Designated hitter, David
And here's a
Peralta.
first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This is skied into short left center. Gentry on the move. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Scope into shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. This one's down to third. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yasmani Tomas.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Gentry moves over. He's got it 1 away. The relay throw, and he's safe. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort. Digging in, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wellington Castillo.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Chris Johnson now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Into the windup and the pitch. A little bouncer. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off for the
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And hit in the air. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So digging in now, Nick Markakis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Craig Gentry. He's 0 for 2. Thus far in this one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
The center fielder number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-1 now to Jones. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Underhanded flip. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Third baseman number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, and that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying. Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Shortstop, Chris.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Hardy's up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Line drive to left. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Center fielder
Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Tomas. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a high strike there, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman.
A high fastball is in there. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Wellington Castillo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Ready for another. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. A weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Castillo rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, for Johnson, that's his first double on the year. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Ready now, J.J. Hardy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Ready once again. Gentry. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on. Douglas Robinette will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Owings will make the play there to retire. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Jake Lamb.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Hit in the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now
so digging in now.
Kurt Suzuki.
Darren O'Day will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ketel Marte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Chris Owings. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Owings goes down for out number 2 in the top half. David Peralta is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's working on a 3. Hit ball game right now.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. So stepping in, Manny Machado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Left side. Tomas is up with it to second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A.J. Pollock.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to Hardy. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Line hard, but foul. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade. Aroldis Chapman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Owings has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now.
Designated hitter.
So striding forward now, Chris Johnson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the
now to the plate, Brendan Drury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nick.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Will Raymond. It's been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tight.
Number 17, Will Raymond.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta.
Number 8, Chris Iannetta.
Michael Givens has been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Michael Givens.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. To short. Hardy's there. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he takes ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, J.J. Hardy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Craig Gentry, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Left fielder.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. There goes Gentry. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. On the move again from first. Strike 3, and the potential. Digging in now, Chris Owings. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
David Peralta.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
First baseman number 40.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of. Zach Britton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. The 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. From the stretch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike, 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Sent back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th. At the plate, Yasmani Tomas trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Gentry going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Manny Machado. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mark Trumbo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Markakis is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. And he is in there. Here's Chris Davis now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the Trey Mancini will be called upon here to
Trey Mancini.
And there he goes towards second. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Markakis will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Chapman's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And guys, one of the big keys to the diamond